Hi guys, Auntie Cuckoo. It's Monday. It's right after holiday, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm always beat. That's why I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Put on more makeup to feel alive. So I wanted to film on this camera, which is actually just a camera. So I'm holding it awkwardly. It's my daughter's, because I want to be able to show you guys where the volume issues in the videos have come from. So I'm going to turn you around so hopefully you won't get dizzy. All right, this is my phone. Nothing special, just my phone. And I had a different phone that I was filming on that was doing really great when I first started, especially like the Target hauls. But unfortunately it died. So this is actually an old phone that was my husband's. And I'm not really filming or anything on that. I need to keep that available for the kids and stuff. So I'm thinking of maybe recording on this camera, depending on the quality. This is the camera in question here. So I just had a birthday, and my husband, in an effort to help me not overload my phone and have it crash like it was doing, bought me this little cutie. So it's just a little handheld. I don't love the resolution, and it's up as high as it goes. I mean, it would be great if I was more of a vlogger, I think, because this flips and it's really lightweight. Here, let me doing this one-handed. So the screen flips, so I could just, hold it and vlog or whatever like that. But the volume issues. So my husband works with computers and more specifically news technology, and so he knows what he's doing, and he had this all set up excellent, so it was working really well. And then a few of the videos I did not think about popping up that speaker. So that speaker that I just popped down is really used for when your camera's like this. So if I'm in the Target dollar spot and I want to say something to you guys, that's how I use that. So there have been a few videos where I have forgotten to pop this up. The interesting thing is, no one has said there was a volume issue in those videos. Now, my last Dollar Tree haul I did in the living room, and I had this up. I was so proud of myself for remembering, and the volume was horrible. So I just want to show you guys the struggle that I'm going through, because I'm really trying to figure this out so that we can have videos that we hear. But I wanted to show you guys that. And then I did have a wind issue in a couple videos ago when I was outside, and so my camera came with this, so I'm going to use this whenever I take you guys outside, because it's supposed to filter that, and we're having quite a bit of wind, so that should fix the wind gusts that come through your guys' volume. And then I just want to show you this. So this, I think it's like a beer can holder from the Dollar Tree. And I was in there looking at some of the new stuff that I just put up in that video. And I realized, because I just keep this in my purse, it's really little, smaller than my hand, but I want to protect it, and I've been keeping it in a sock, you guys. Yes, a sock. But it fits perfectly in this little, it's actually kind of big for it, this little can holder. And it protects the lens, and then it's just kind of cushioned, I guess. And actually the camera I'm holding fits in here too, much more snugly. But I think I'm going to pick up a few more of these to keep in my purse for the cameras. But I just want to share that with you guys. It's Monday. Don't look behind me. It's Monday after holiday weekend, and we had 2 birthdays to celebrate on top of Easter. So I'm pretty beat. My MS is kicking my butt right now. And that's partially the weather. It's like 78, 80 degrees here today. but I just thought I'd do a little bit of a vloggy vlog kind of thing today. Just felt in the mood. My hair is in a bun because ain't nobody got time for that today. And I tend to go a little heavy-handed with the makeup on the days like this when I'm exhausted, so is what it is. But I want to show you guys a couple little things I worked on over the weekend. Washer and dryer behind me, sorry about that. And so yeah, I'm gonna take you guys outside. So I'm gonna turn it around. So this happened this weekend. We had 2 birthdays, and I actually found this on a total, sorry, I was looking over there. I'm actually looking at the volume to make sure it's as high as possible. So I have my little outdoor speaker on, so hopefully you guys won't get the wind in your ear. But we had 2 birthdays, and I had my eye on this after Christmas because it went on clearance. It was like $160 at Target, and it went down to like $44, and then I had like a $5 Target coupon, so it was right around $40, and it's just a good outdoor activity for the kids at these ages, and they've already used it and are enjoying it. Just a ping pong table. It folds up. People call it a tennis table. And so one thing I did yesterday was my little guy, his best buddy, brought him a birthday gift in this little Easter basket, and it came with something my husband's going to attach for the balls and the paddles, but I decided to just hang that little bucket there because we needed to put the balls somewhere. So we've got this out here. If you guys remember, I had a table out here with an umbrella, and so I just wanted to show you over here. We have this raised platform that's tiled in our backyard, and I think once upon a time a jacuzzi sat on it. But I wanted, with the ping pong table, to have seating back here because the kids' friends are here a lot. So we just moved our front patio furniture back here, and I'm gonna step up here and show you guys this umbrella from Walmart. So it's metal. It came in 2 pieces. Let me turn it. The wind is blowing. And so you just connect it right there. But it's pretty great, you guys. It was $39.98, I believe. And it's a crank. So you crank it up and down. And then I'll just show you up here. It does have the button right here for tilting. So it'll tilt as far, you know, one way or the other as you want. And I think that's a really good deal. It's probably like 9 feet wide. I don't have it cranked all the way open because the wind is kind of going, but I just put it through this little table, and then I have to get an umbrella base. I just used some blocks because it did blow down earlier today and knocked down one of the new pots of succulents I had worked on. It was one of my favorite pots. So yeah, if you need an umbrella for summer, this one's beige, but they had a bunch of colors. And so I just did some patio furniture here, so worked on that. The guys did some rearranging of the furniture. I still have a lot of work to do over here with my succulents. So all these right here and these were in that nice pot that blew down and broke. But I did get some succulent rearranging done. So I thought I'd show you guys what I'm doing for like a before so I can show you the after. So I got my succulents arranged how I like them in my 3 big IKEA pots over here. This is kind of just where I work because it's a raised platform. I just pull a chair right up and then I can get soil in here and it doesn't matter. And I'm just rearranging. A lot of my succulents were like this, just totally overgrown, and I had removed probably 50% of what was in this pot. They just like me and they like it here, so About twice a year I go through and repot, move around, break up. Alright guys, sorry about that. The camera memory card was full, so I had to go inside and remove some files for a while. So yeah, I just have been splitting up my succulents. I've spent a couple days now out here for a couple hours at a time. I've got a lot of work ahead. So these are those little wall pots from Daiso. So I'm going to figure out a place I want them out here. Get them hung up now that I have them filled. And then this is my second IKEA pot. I just brought my little shepherd's hook from Dollar Tree over here with my lantern for light. I was working into the darkness the other night. And here's my third pot. So I still want to kind of center them outside my window. We've got the new fence up and it's nice and even. I really like it a whole lot more. But I want to be able to see out of my kitchen window right there and see my succulents. So I'm working on that. And I just bring like my pots of, or my big packs of soil over here and open them so that I can fill my pots. So it tends to be a hot mess. I'm going to show you guys a few things out front. It's not set up by any means. It's kind of a hot mess. This is the before. Remember, this is the before. Alright, so I have these two urn style pots that I really love, but they're starting to look really dirty from all the rain splashing up the mud on them, and they're getting overgrown. So I can tell once they start to peak up like this and get those little yellow flowers, it's time to split them up again. So I've got to split that guy, and I'm gonna either wash and repaint the bases or do something with them because they're looking very gross. And then I got this guy. This one's not quite as overgrown. I think the other one does better sunlight wise. But once this stuff gets a little yellow, it's time. It needs more space. And then I have a whole lot of weeding to do. For some reason, a whole bunch of weeds invaded this bed right here. Never showed you guys. I put together this wreath for Easter and spring from Dollar Tree with a couple of 99-cent only flowers in there and some ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And I didn't hot glue anything. It's just kind of stuck on there because I'm going to pull it all out and reuse the wreath. So over here is a pot that I did yesterday, I think, maybe the day before. So that's what it should look like. It shouldn't be, you know, 10 feet tall. And this little beauty I just picked up at a thrift store. It was $5. And I asked if they would give me any off because it has a chip out of it, and she said no, but I really like it. So yeah, I've just finished these two last night. So I like to put all kinds of different succulents together. And my bunny that of course I painted with that cement paint, and another little one I did. And then it rained and all these little white details came out in the bunny from just the rain washing away the paint, and I love it. This is a crate I took out of someone's trash about 7 years ago, and it was orange, I want to say, and then I painted it brown. We had it brown for a long time, and I just painted it white and distressed it a little bit more in some places than others. Just a crate style little thing, and then I polyurethaned it, and I like to put my little plants on this out front. I just redid this pot here. This one was, you know, about yay high. And then I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but this was that thrift store find. It said like Grandma, North Pole, all kinds of stuff on it. I just painted it white and polyed it. And I put some spring flowers in it, and then I picked up this little wreath hanger from Jo-Ann Fabric. They had like a 60% off day a while back. So I've just had that out here for Easter. So So yeah, just wanted to share some outdoor projects with you guys. And I'm going to turn you around here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I am not feeling great today. It's all I can do to be dressed right now. And I think I'm going to go to Costco. I try and go to Costco on Monday nights because we don't have anything scheduled. And I like to get our milk and a few things there, our meat and stuff. We don't need a lot this time, but it's only about 4:30, and if I go get it now, then maybe I can pay some attention to the boys' room, because I don't know if you guys are like me, but when you have birthdays or Christmas, something like that, when they get a lot of stuff, you just need to like fine-tooth everything and go through stuff and find new places for the new items and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go do that so that I can be at home later in the day and work on the boys' room. Most of the new items are actually closed this year, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to share the new stuff with you guys. Maybe we'll have to do a little ping pong tournament out here and share. I also kind of wanted to test the audio with the fuzzy mic thing on, because that's on right now. And yeah, how do you guys handle the first day back after, the first day back after a weekend is always busy for me. I call it Make It Happen Monday, and I just make it happen. I make dinner happen, I make laundry happen, I start the weekly chores, but there's always just stuff in weird places from the weekend. And then when you have a holiday and you throw on presents and new stuff in the house, it's exhausting. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm gonna go ahead to Costco, and I'll see you guys soon.